My name is Alyssa, and in today's video I'm doing an update for my lip products project that I'm doing this year. If you want to see how I've been doing using my lip products, then please keep watching. If you're not new to my channel, then you know that I try to have more of a curated collection. I do find myself wearing lip stuff every day now, which is great because before it was the last thing, it's still the last thing that I put on, but it could be an afterthought. I would often just, not do it at all. So the fact that I'm using my stuff, and I like it, it's not like I'm just forcing myself to do something on my lips, like I do like the full look with it. It's kind of helping me see, which products I would still like to have in my collection, which ones I might want to repurchase if I use them up, and which ones, maybe I want to make a change. So I've been kind of thinking about that, just, because sometimes I get tempted, I, hear about something, I'm like, no. So for example, this red lipstick from Milani I am definitely, sometimes it's a struggle to get myself to wear, but at the same time, I do like having a bright color. So I have decided that I would like to have some sort of bright color in my collection, even once this is used up, but I would not repurchase this one. And I think what I would like to try, they have also Milani, because I do really like their lip products. They do have a stain that I think might be something I would like, because it goes on, it is glossy, and then, you're left with this like bright kind of color, that's left behind. And I feel like that would be something that I would want, that it's not like, because one of my issues is like with something like this, then I feel like I have to keep reapplying it or bring it with me, but then I would need a mirror, and that's really fussy for me. So, it's like I might start the day with this, but it's hard to wear it the whole day. And then, so I'm like, I was thinking when I finished up like just a lip product, maybe I could get the stain. I'm like, no, because if I have that stain, I'm definitely not going to be wearing this. So I need to finish this, whether it expires or I use it or whatever. And then, that could be something I would get. All right. So that's kind of my thinking there, that even though they're not the same type of thing, like this is a lipstick and that's a lip stain, they would serve the same kind of purpose, and I don't need two bright lip products. But something that has been serving me well is this e.l.f. lip gloss. I would definitely repurchase this in the same color and everything. I have no problems with it. I bought it last year, and it's definitely like, as I move the applicator in there, like there's windowing and all that, and I can like look inside and not see as much. But I still get out enough on the stopper, with the stopper still in, so I don't need to pull it out yet, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I feel like this is a really good purchase. I actually had this in my purse for a lot of this past month, and whenever I was out, I would just kind of reapply. It was nice because it's like, well, I know I got sunscreen in it. It adds just a little bit of color. It pretty much goes with most looks, and that was great. And the usage was definitely like, you could see it with the weight going down. And then the other, probably big excitement is that for my Milani, for the Blackberry lip oil, I actually had to take the stopper out because I really wasn't getting much left. And even like looking inside, there's like a little bit at the bottom, and I can't reach that. I guess I can I don't know, if I hold it upside down, will it come down? Maybe a bit, but then it's still kind of tricky to get. I'm basically clearing the sides here. So this is definitely going to be done very soon. I did have to weigh the stopper so that I know to add that back on, so I can actually see how much, I've used of it. But that's why you're gonna be like, wait, why did the weight drop so much? But then I'm only saying, the amount that I use is because I'm weighing it without the stopper, but I'm adding that with it, if it makes any sense. All right, let's go ahead then and talk through the usage. So the first weight measurement we're gonna talk about is my gloss here. And so this one is now 40 and 7,800 grams. So it went down 1,300 grams. I'm just gonna go through these quickly. This ColourPop gloss, it is now 24 and 5200 grams, so it went down 1500 grams, and you can definitely see the fill line where that is now. The other gloss, I'm actually thinking about putting this in my purse as well instead of the e.l.f. one, and I've got like some windowing happening, but yeah, maybe I could get a little bit more uses with this one in the next month if I put it in my purse. Then I have, again, the Blackberry lip oil. Like I said, this one is doing really well. So it is now 23 and 1600 grams, which means I used 4400 grams. Then the Cranberry lip oil, it only went down 900ths of a gram. It's 25 and 3/10 grams. This one also, there's not a lot left, so I'm kind of waiting though to use it more. I'm trying to use up the Blackberry one and then, you know, use this one. And between the two, I don't know if I can get the Cranberry one again, to be honest. That one might have been seasonal. I don't know. Like, I sometimes kind of like the color of this, but sometimes I like just to have the lip oil. This one feels a little bit more moisturizing maybe than this one, but I want to see, like, once I'm not using this one, like, how am I feeling with this? Like, is this as good? So, like, then I could just maybe get any of them, because it doesn't give that much color, really. I mean, this one does, but I think most of the other ones don't. So if I'm just, you know, maybe if there's one that's on sale, like a certain one, then it's not a big deal. Although I do like the Blackberry one, but it might be a little bit warm for me on a regular basis. I don't know. All right, the e.l.f. lip gloss. This one, it was 26 and 1600 grams. It went down 3300 grams, which is, I believe, my best yet, which, you know, makes sense for it being in my purse. Okay, now if I talk about more just the strictly lip products, like the, lipstick products, this Naked lipstick from Milani, it has definitely gone down, but the weight is just the same. It's been going down. I used 1600ths of a gram. So, you know, it's just slow and steady progress. This is one I keep going back and forth on if I would buy it again. I do like it. I might get it again, but I might also just, like, I do like the color. I don't know. It's one of those, because it's a little bit drying, you know, and sometimes I feel like I can get a similar effect with the e.l.f. lip gloss. So would I rather have that? I don't know. For the red lipstick, I already kind of put it all up, so I'm not going to show again. I only used 600ths of a gram, even though I have been trying to wear it a lot, but I guess when I use it, I often just do like a little bit of it. Like, I technically have it on today. I also have it on my cheeks. I have found I've used it twice now on my cheeks, so I can actually use it as a blush. I put a little bit of another blush on top, but it actually does work okay. I haven't tested for longevity, so we're gonna see how it goes. And then my last lipstick product, this one again, there's not that much left of it. Okay, so it's definitely, you know, going down and all that. But again, the weight, it only went down 1/100th of a gram, which is all it's been doing. But I swear, again, I have it on today. I used it like all around and didn't quite fill my lips with it because, well, sometimes I do that, but other times I just want like that definition there. I mean, you know, I'm using it. What can I'm trying to think, how many times do I think I've used it in the past month? I don't know. I feel like I could say like maybe at least 10 times or something. I mean, at least 5, but maybe closer to 10. So it's just slow moving. My 2 lip liners have not gone down a lot compared to sometimes, but I think part of it is that, you know, the cap is just going to be a bigger proportion of the weight than it was because they're getting so small. So the Milani lip liner went down 1100ths of a gram. And I only sharpened it, I think, once this whole month. Same with the NYX one, I only sharpened it once. It is, let me just show you. The NYX one is a little bit shorter, but it is older. So, you know, that one it takes longer to wear down. The NYX one, I used 900ths of a gram. So, you know, not a ton. But here's the big excitement. So it is not my best month ever, but if you've been following me, you'll know that my usage, for whatever reason, the weights have been going down and just not, like, I'm trying to wear more of you and spread the love through all of you, and yet somehow it's saying I'm not wearing as much lip stuff. But this month I used 1 and 5,700 grams, right? Yes. So that was my second best month since I started this year. So that's great. Makes me feel good. And that was, like, not including the stopper coming out, I worked that in. So yeah, and like I said, I feel like with these, at least the Blackberry one will be done by the next update. What's kind of funny is that as I'm filming this, I put this in a project for summer, but because I filmed that early, this might actually get used up before that video even goes up. But it's okay. I think you guys might still see it or just know that this one's going to be out like really soon, for probably by the time you see it. And then I feel like this one would be done soon. So there's a good chance though that I might buy another oil, like one of these, because I have a trip coming up and I would like to have something like this to take with me, I think. So yeah, but that's the only reason, just because I would want to have it before the trip and use it on the trip, because I don't want to take these and like they're just going to be empty essentially. So, but yeah, otherwise I feel like I've been doing pretty well at, I haven't bought any lip products. Like I said, I'm tempted by the stain, but I'm like, no, I need to use my red one, more and all that. Maybe, I don't know. It's like, will I finish it this year? That was a hope, because by the end of this year, it will be 2 years old. So I kind of feel like if it's not used up by the end of this year, I might just toss it, because that's a long time for a lip product. And yeah, be happy that I got the uses that I did. And that's all. So thank you so much for watching. If you want updates on how this keeps going, maybe you'll subscribe to my channel. Until my next video, I hope you'll be doing well, and I'll see you then. Bye!